So today I want to talk about labeling. A lot of people nowadays, I guess social media makes it easier, trying to label people good or bad. So I got a question. Do good people ever do bad things, and do bad people ever do good things? I think we know the answer to that. And I'm saying that because I want you to be able to walk in life with grace. I want you to be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. So let's start with you first today. I want you to go back to your worst moments, to your worst decisions, and it's time. At least choose one of them and forgive yourself. You know what you've been carrying around. You don't need me to point it out. Go back, even if it was a moment in life where you weren't the person you are today, and forgive yourself for that. Face the truth. You're always going to hear me say face it. Well, it is the truth. Be honest to yourself. I made a terrible decision, or I was a different person then, or I screwed up. I failed. And forgive yourself. But then, as I always ask you, forgive someone else. I always ask you to do something good for you and something for someone else. Well, today you're going to forgive someone else after you forgive you, no matter what they did. I'm not saying allow them access the way they had access in the past, no. But if you deserve grace, and you do, they do as well. So do it today, and do it every day, and see how your life gets better. Now, I'm going to speak about something else. I never speak about politics, but I want to speak about the effects of politics. Since the beginning of time, even our founding fathers ripped each other apart viciously. They said the worst things about one another. You can go back and look. And yet, they wrote the founding documents. They worked together. And then the next election cycle, they said the worst things about each other once again. I think social media makes it real simple for all of us to do that to each other. So I'm going to ask you, are you passionate about your beliefs? Or are you trying to make yourself feel better than other people? You know, those bad people? Look, I want you to have your passions. Matter of fact, passion is good. But when it flips to anger and bitterness, when you're losing family members and friends because they disagree with you, maybe it's time to look in the mirror and evaluate. Am I doing this to try to correct someone? Or am I doing this because it makes me feel good? Evaluate it. Talk to people. Be passionate about our disagreements and stop characterizing people, an entire group of individuals who may disagree with you, in the worst possible way. Good people, bad people, we're all just people. And if we just come to one another in a decent way, we can still disagree, just like my family does on many topics. But like my family, we can agree no matter what. At the end of the day, we're always going to love one another because that's most important. So again, today, I challenge you. Do something good for yourself by forgiving yourself about that thing, that moment that you haven't released. And then do something like that for someone else. Forgive them. Whatever they did, maybe you need to call. Maybe you need to speak again. And let's all reevaluate. Are we passionate about our beliefs? Or are we just trying to condemn someone, everyone who disagrees with us, because it makes us feel better about ourselves? God bless. And by the way, be good, be respectful, understand the vast majority of people are good people. See you soon.